Hundreds gathered at Refuge Point near Hebgen Dam today as smoke jumpers reenact the deadly 1959 earthquake rescue. MTN's Gabby Crivet was there and brings us this story.
August 18, 1959, smoke jumpers descended down to Refuge Point in Hebgen Dam after the deadly 7.3 magnitude earthquake shook the Rock Creek campground and the surrounding area to its very core.
There were fault scarps that dropped 20 feet. So Hebgen Lake dropped 19 feet and land was displaced up in Hebgen Lake. Down at this end of the river canyon, there was an 80 million ton landslide. That landslide came down in 20 seconds.
Many victims fled to high ground and gathered at Refuge Point.
They had no idea how stable Hebgen Dam was. Down at the other end of the canyon, there was rising water and they had to get out.
Today, smoke jumpers did a reenactment of what happened after the devastating earthquake. Over 100 people showed up today here at Refuge Point to watch the smoke jumpers. In the crowd were survivors and even a smoke jumper who descended over Hebgen Dam 60 years ago today. Lowell Hansen was one of the smoke jumpers that came to help victims after the earthquake. He was impressed with the demonstration and was warmed by the crowd's cheers.
And I guess it's a humbling experience to see that people appreciated it.
Hansen was able to have an emotional meeting with one of the survivors of the earthquake. Jackie Brower was just 6 years old when it happened.
I had such a sadness for all of those people that got washed in the water and lost people and were so hurt. And that has kind of been hanging in my mind ever since. This is nice to see this many people that are still interested, and it's so beautiful.
For me, it's an honor to be able to do this on the 60th anniversary. Really, it's for the survivors and their families.
In West Yellowstone, Gabby Crivet, MTN News.
The Visitor Center will remain open until September 15th.